Alright, welcome. This is Raise Your Weapon. I am Pato.
This is Highland.
And right now we have a game between Team Akali and Team Mundo. This is game one. Actually, game one. We actually did these a little bit out of order, but this is actually game one. And right now we have our good buddy Tarj Arcade. He's rocking the PAX Jax skin, which is so cool. But I haven't seen him play Jax a lot, so it'll be really interesting to see how well he fares playing the Jaximus. And then the rest of their team looks like it's going to be Malzahar, Amumu, Kadonsha is on Caitlyn, one of their star AD players, and Hansel, their support player, is going to be playing Tark. So pretty strong team. Amumu is going to have that AoE lock on their team, but they don't have a lot of AoE to really follow that up. Malzahar's pool could be really effective, actually, in that scenario. And then on the other team, we have Rubric, who's going to be playing Anivia. He's their stud AP player. And then we have Catscan playing Ashe, Warwick in the jungle, Jabok playing his patented Malphite, and then we have Zakario playing Karthus, which Zakario is their newer player, and so that's kind of his character, or her character, and usually they have their Karthus go bottom.
Jabok, well known for playing his Malphite and formerly his Mordekaiser. Sadly, Mordekaiser was severely nerfed, almost to unplayable status. So I think he's now just a Malphite player. I would say if he's looking at opening up his repertoire of characters, champions that are similar to Malphite, which is just a strong initiator, he could go. I would almost recommend him just rolling into like an AP tanky, an AP tanky style. Look at it, your Cho'Gath, your Singed. Swain is typically played more like an AP tank as opposed to an AP mage. You can also look at Rise. I mean, there's a lot of good champions with strong CC, some escapability, and just like they like to build health. Can be more like tanky AP. If you want to look at some hardcore series tanky AP champs, Kennen and Rumble are really good too. So I mean, there's a huge variety. That if you were just, hey, you know what? I think I want to open up my champ selection a little bit, get outside of, the couple that I've been playing. There's some good suggestions for that.
Yeah, definitely. And it looks like Purple Team actually had some good CVs, and Mumu's going to be starting blue. And the other team was starting blue, but the other team does not have CV, which could be a potential hole in their plan because they actually got caught in CV. And we had some good CVs from Purple Team, but there's no vision actually from Blue Team from CV. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
It is important to note that we are this game was recorded on a previous patch where CV was currently OP. CV has been nerfed in the most recent patch, and every time we say CV, we're talking about clairvoyance. For all you support players that have that are using clairvoyance, continue to bring it. For you support players that aren't using clairvoyance, make sure you take it.
Yeah.
Even the nerf version, it's still really good.
Looks like Jackson mixing up with Malphite up here. They might bounce off each other a little bit. Now, one thing I was noticing about Jabok's Malphite play is that you need to get that shield to come back up and take advantage of your passive. And I know that he tends to take a little bit too much damage from minions and stuff like that, and doesn't really give it time to recharge. But actually, it was interesting you're talking about what characters he should learn, because I was actually talking to him after these games, and those are the exact champions that got brought up. It's like, hey, you know what, Cho'Gath would be a really good one, and he was really interested in playing Singed, and Nasus even was another one.
Oh, Nasus is a good choice.
Another tanky farm champion. I mean, he's a really good champion to learn basically how to farm really well, because that's all Nasus is about, is farm up and then become unstoppable later.
Good ward by Hansel.
Yeah, this is a really good position to put a ward in, especially when you start lots of wards. And he's doing a really good job of just keeping that Karthus low and zoning him out. And Kadonsha, we know, is a really, really strong last hitter and AD carry player. So, I mean, this is just going to mean that Kadonsha is going to be way, way, way ahead of Ashe.
And from other games that we've witnessed with Kadonsha is a serious farm style player. He worries about his last hits. Will go to lanes when he needs to farm. He pays real good attention to his farm. And if I'm the enemy team, I want to prevent as much of that as I can, and hopefully don't let him get to the point where he's just unstoppable.
It looks like Pearl is pinging maybe to place a ward near Dragon. But they have actually pushed out both of the bottom lane heroes for the blue team, which is, I mean, that's pretty amazing this early. Just straight up pushed them out with damage. Ash is actually going to teleport back in.
It's not good for work. I wouldn't, you know, there's no reason you should come in here with double buff. I mean, you're the same level as the other two. And
Moon was setting up for a gank. Anivia misses her Q. Now, this is actually really dangerous as Anivia. Whenever you throw out that Q, you want to make sure you get something out of it. If not, you need to back away right away, because that's one of your only defensive mechanisms until, I mean, wall early is okay, but it's pretty small, and you're usually not going to have it early levels. So, when you throw out that Q, you have to be really, really careful. But yeah, this combo down bottom lane, Taric, Caitlyn, really, 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 really strong, because you can get double stunned with the Taric stun, followed by Caitlyn's cupcake trap that can be put right beneath your feet. And since the stun is more consistent now, after the Taric buff, it's a lot easier combo to pull off than it used to be.
the Yodel Trap is probably my favorite Caitlyn skill. I mean, everybody likes the headshot, but it provides so much utility out into her kit where, you know, you can play aggressive, you can bush control with it, you can harass in a sense because if they get stunned. I mean, it's just a really sweet skill.
And this ward right here is perfect. You can see Ash, she really is not hiding in there. I mean, by placing a ward in these bushes, you effectively remove the brush from the field. And, I mean, all that advantage you get from hiding in that bush normally, because they don't have sight on you and you don't know where they are, is completely thrown out the window. It might as well just be an open battlefield.
Good job, Taric, absorbing some of that damage. Maybe a little too much. If you can keep those creeps right outside of turret range, you'll be more likely to get more last hits.
Yes.
And actually, that creep wave won't die as fast, which means your lane won't be pushing once those creeps are.
It looks like Jax actually went back top. Looks like he's going to buy an Amplify Tome. Right now the creep score for Kadasha, he's at 37, and Ash is only at 12. And like, there's that huge farm disadvantage. I mean, I wonder if Kadasha was like probably like a former Dota player. Because it's like he pays a lot of attention. I mean, that's, if you want to be good at this game, actually, I mean, especially for AD carries, you want to be really good at last hitting, because it basically becomes everything. Your farm becomes everything. So it's early level, hitting all those last hits. I mean, that's usually the difference maker and what tips the scales between a good player and just an average player.
Well, we have a gank in mid. Work is coming out. Looks like
Malzahar wanted to turn around for some reason, and he's gonna go down. He gets the egg off, but I mean, that was actually a bait by Anivia. I mean, I know a lot of times when I play Anivia, actually a common strategy if you're working with your jungle is to actually bait your egg, because they're gonna go in on you.
Oh, we have some action.
Jax is gonna come back in. Looks like he's gonna do a stun. I wish we had health bars. Thank God spectator mode just came out. Thank you, Riot.
By the way, mad props to spectator mode.
Yeah.
We got to play around with it a little bit before we casted this game. We are excited.
Spectator mode is the shit. I cannot wait to see all the health bars. Because, I'm sorry, but like I can tell what's going on down here, but this is not exciting. Because I have no idea what health they're at. I don't know if people are in danger. I don't know if Jax really has them low.
If I'm top lane Malphite and I see that my opponent came back to top lane without any sort of mobility, doesn't have boots,
doesn't have wards,
we don't know he doesn't have a ward, but when but based on his items and his creep score, which is pretty early, or was pretty low, that's a lot of turret hits.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any mobility, didn't have any pots, which means any harass you put on him is good. It's golden, and if you could just get a gank, which Gantz just got a gank off in mid, I would say have my jungle go back, grab boots, grab blue maybe, or donate blue to mid, and then come gank top, and just really just pressure that top lane, because top lane is kind of at a disadvantage right now. He doesn't have right items, he doesn't have any lane sustainability.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're J-blocking and you're maximizing your shield on Malphite, you just run in there, Q, run out.
Well, I think part of the problem right now is actually J-block needs to go back and buy, because typically if your opponent goes back and buy, you want to go back and buy to keep that arms race up and keep that advantage. If J-block, he's probably low in health, he's probably blue pilling right now. That's what's going on. Oh, Taric in a lot of trouble. Got stunned by the Ash Air. Ash is going to back out. Karth is chasing. He gets that slow wall. He should get this. And he does. Great kill by Karthus right there. Ash coming back in. Ash coming back in. I have no idea why she came back in.
Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake there.
Yeah, that's one of those dough moments.
Oh, we do have a gank on top.
Yes,
wow.
we do. There's that gank.
But
turret dive, I mean, he must be really low for this turret dive. And there's the Malphite Q for the kill. So there we go. That's what we're talking about right there. Didn't have any sustain, and Malphite or Warwick did come up, and they did get to pick up that kill. So,
and that's a great job by the enemy jungler, just recognizing what's available. And the jungler gets
Malphite. Oh wait, yeah. Amumu, great stellar play right there. Coming in, realizing that they're probably going to back, and he actually ended up picking up a kill. He might get a second kill.
Coming up top with Anivia chasing.
Yeah, Anivia is on Malzahar's heels. He's not going to get there in time to kill Malphite probably. Malphite turning around. Oh, this is going to be bad. I don't know if this is a really awesome bait. This actually might be a really awesome bait. Oh, no. Oh, no. Great Q by Malzahar. He's going to turn around and look at visions. Anivia has that blue. Malzahar, it'd be huge if Malzahar gets blue, but oh, he goes down. And Anivia goes down, and Turner Egg goes down. So Mundo picking up a bunch of kills here, doing some smart play. And both teams trading kills back and forth, but Mundo's actually looking pretty good right now. Besides their bottom farm situation, Kodansha's 64, Ashe only 27. But that's kind of typical. Kodansha is one of the better farmers that I've seen so far in this tournament, actually.
So a little side note. They actually did donate blue to Anivia, and they did gank top. So, now you may think, but Joe, this is a replay. I'm like, you know what? This is a replay. But I didn't cheat. I'm telling you, I'm watching this for the first time. I think that was just, that could just be standard play, and I really like what they did there. The death up top, I don't know if that could have been avoided.
Warwick being sneaky, but they do have a ward there, so that's not going to work out. He's not going to get a gank bottom. They do need a ward more near Dragon, though, because kind of getting that time. Or at least you need another ward at the other entrance to your jungle or their jungle.
Yep.
Yeah, and Warwick is doing blue, but purple team's going to come in here and defend it and push them back. They really can't do it. Does either top have teleport? Jax does not have teleport, and Malphite does not have teleport. Top solos, you need teleport. Because if either one of these players has teleport over the other, they can actually... Ooh! J-Block actually picking up a kill up top. Looking good. I mean, that's actually pretty big if you can pick up a... Oh, wow! Big fight down here. I don't know why I'm looking up top. They're all on to Targ. Karthus is really, really low. He's going to go down. Caitlyn's going to flash out very smartly, but Ashe just sitting there laying out that DPS, getting backed up. She is exhausted right now. Warwick getting a little too in there. He is a little bit low. And both teams are going to back off now.
It's a pretty interesting trade. I think they ended up trading...
Oh, there's a snipe! Ooh, really, really close, actually. Oh, here comes the Karthus ult. Will he pick up a kill? No.
Just a little tickle.
Yeah. Can't really tell everybody's health right now, but so yeah, so top looks like he's winning his battle. They have 2 kills now on Jax. The farm for top, Jax is sitting at 33, Malphite's sitting at 35, so he has a little bit of a creep advantage. Both creep scores a little bit low at this point in the game, but, I mean, not everybody can be Kodansha on this game. 75 creep score. And, I mean, yeah, that's even better than Malzahar. Malzahar auto-farms for himself, so, I mean, give it up.
And Rubrik's actually doing a pretty good job keeping up the farm, too. He's also gone, he's got a couple kills in there as well.
Yeah, Rubrik, I mean, he is there, basically their Kodansha. The only unfortunate part about it is he is playing an AP carry, which is not going to be as powerful.
Oh, they're setting up a gank
really later in the game.
Oh no, J-Lock.
But it looks like Jax is not in here to help to back that up. Oh! He does get in there in time, and they do use the Mumu's ult to pick up that kill.
And it looks... Oh,
Anivia picking up a kill mid. Great play. I mean, yeah, Rubik.
These teams are just trading kills. I like it.
I like this action. Yeah, good action, good aggressiveness. Bottom pushing hard, and looks like Karthus is really, really low right now.
And bot lane can safely push on this turret because they know Warwick's up top. Oh, they just have vision. Anivia's coming down. They should consider backing. Nope. Now they can see Anivia's back in mid lane.
Warwick picking up a kill top. Everybody falling. No one is safe. Now I'm gonna say it right now. Get some wards, please.
Yes.
Get some wards, because all these ganks could be avoided. If you play top, get a ward, put it right here. Better yet, first ward back, get a pink ward. That way, if they place a ward, well, in this case, you would want a pink ward because they're not warding. But normally, against other people, you would put a pink ward right here, because then you can just kill their wards constantly if they try try to place them, and then once you have that domination and control, your jungler is free to come up and get ganks, and they can't actually push out past this point on the map.
Does actually Warwick have a Wriggles here? Maybe he'll donate.
Warwick should have been going Wriggles, so he should have a Wriggles. No.
Malphite now has a Warwick. That's good, and Warwick does have Wriggles, so maybe one of them will donate a word to that top bush. Oh, we've got Karthus.
Karthus roaming around Dragon.
Oh. Maybe it doesn't work. No, I think after that team fight, no one actually got Dragon.
Oh, and they're going to go on to Jax now that he doesn't have a turret here. Man stayed around a little bit too long. Caitlyn picking up a kill bottom. Karthus is down. And they will not get Jax. Jax will get away freely. And now they're going to close in on Ashe. They should
dive.
Yes, they could easily dive this.
Between headshot and Mummy. Oh, Mummy went the wrong way. He could have caught her from behind.
They just need to chase her full on and go in there because they probably would have got her pretty easily.
At this point, I think you just take
that. Looking for the sneaky kill. Ashe gets the stun. And gets the tower kill. And gets the tower kill. Karthus doing it all. That will pick up Malzahar. Great heads up play by Karthus. You tell that he really loves that part of that aspect of the character.
Turret shots here.
Oh, no he doesn't.
Well, we'll survive, and they will get this turret.
But probably could have done without taking all the turrets.
Depending on what the vision ward is, or sorry, what the vision's like for the enemy team, they could have taken a shot at Dragon.
Yeah, they definitely could.
If Mummy had not gone back, if Mummy, instead of blue pilling, Mummy could have gone to Dragon, and between Tark's heal, they probably could have taken Dragon.
Oh yeah, definitely they could have definitely taken Dragon. I mean, Ashe was backing, but they wanted the kill, so they got the kill instead, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just more of a min-maxing. I think that Dragon and turret was with the same thing they could have got if they had not just, if they hadn't chased out.
Well, I mean, to be honest, you want to take Dragon actually over the Ashe kill because Ashe is going to go back anyway, so you're not gaining any advantage by just. I mean, you're already sending her back, but if you get Dragon, I mean, that's worth 2 kills, and it's gold for your entire team versus just an Ashe kill for a Mumu who's your jungle, which is fine, but it's not like the optimal, it's not like you got it on your carry or something. And actually, the thing about people are really worried about losing your top turret early. In this case, a lot of times it'll actually give you more room to farm. And it looks like they think they put down a pink warded dragon. They're thinking about doing dragon. They know it's not warded.
Oh,
they're gonna get a clash right here. Anivia, the way too deep flashes out. Oh, Karthus running right in there, putting down tons of AoE damage. Mumu doesn't catch everybody, but purple team's actually really, really low. Mumu is chasing, but he's gonna die here. He definitely should die here. The team's trying to heal him off Ashe. Oh,
good
so close. Definitely a good kill for the carry, and definitely sucking in. Malzahar is pushing mid right now. It would have been interesting if he would have came down into the fray. He could have thrown down his dot and maybe picked up a double kill.
Yeah, and then they could have done Dragon.
It looks like the other team's going to be doing Dragon. They do have vision of this. They are going to try to stop it. Malzahar should be coming down.
Yeah, they could have a 3v2 right here.
I don't know why Malzahar is not coming down. J-Box is going to play really aggressive. Oh, why are they splitting up?
Oh, Cupcake is going to get in.
Yeah, Malzahar's going to go down. Now Warwick's all by himself. Warwick might get picked up. He is going to flash over the wall. Now Dragon's actually open. I mean,
Malzahar, what are you doing?
Get out of the middle. Go and get Dragon.
You're an AP. You're not going to push that turret.
I mean, I do this sometimes too. I push a lane, attack a turret with AP, but it's bad because you don't do lots of damage. Maybe with the new masteries.
Spoiler alert.
You can push minions, but you don't actually deal lots of damage to turrets like ADs do. So it's not as good for you to solo push. They are going to pick up Dragon anyways. But yeah, just come over here, get in the fights, and get some kills, and get some assist gold, and do Dragon faster.
The one thing, even though purple team is a little behind in kills, but they did just pick up Dragon, and honestly, as long as Jax is able to get some farm, he may be behind in the beginning with a couple of deaths.
Yeah.
But right now there's a decent creep wave pushing up top. If Jax just continues and focuses on farm, he's gonna time bomb. He's gonna be absolutely just a hard carry. But the opposing team is not. I mean, they have some disables, but Jax is still OP once he gets Rage Blade and
now both teams just lining up in middle and playing chicken with each other. Warwick, actually the only character missing from this so far. He's probably in the jungle lurking somewhere. Kane's going to go back up and probably get red, farm some a little bit.
Wow, Nacho is pretty close to IE. She has a BF sword, and...
Yeah, Kodansha actually BF sword, gets a pickaxe. Has a vampiric scepter. Whoa! There's the J-Bot off of the Ash Arrow. Ash Arrow comes in. Amuma's going to go down. He's totally focused and bursts it down. J-Bot does not want to take turret hits and stand in that pool. They will get the turret though. Tar getting chased down here. That's going to be really, really close. Will commit. He's getting movement vision, but he's not getting shot by the turret. They're going to pick up a double kill actually. So that worked out really, really well for Blue right now. Jack's still top. They can actually push down this turret. See, Caitlyn's going to come in and try to defend him.
Oh,
Warwick should definitely get the heck out of there.
Oh, he did not want to
no.
the turret.
Yes, you don't. I mean, unless your entire team's going to back it up, you definitely don't want to put any damage. You just want to put what damage they can on the turret, try to get as low as possible.
Since you're really low life here, I think what you do is you want to back out. You maybe clear your enemy jungle. Go back as a team. Don't split. Don't send two to the red, two to blue. You know, if you have CV, try to CV one of the resources, and then if it's not out, go to the other. Ultimately, you just want to, you know, you're not going to get that turret. You're just going to waste time and energy. If they come back full health and they wipe you,
then you're going to lose turrets, yeah.
Yep. So, definitely, you know, try to, you know, if you realize you're not going to get something out of it, make a hard decision and go for something else. Whether it's Dragon, Baron, or a blue enemy resource.
Kaylin actually tried to alt Karthus when he was really, really low blue pilling here, but it was a little bit too late. He actually ended up getting shot at the fountain, I think, or something. That's a long shot, actually.
Alright, this is good for Ash. She's going to pick up a ton of farm here. She's got a couple kills back. Her creep stats are way behind, but, you know.
54 to 133.
She might pick up a good 15-20 creeps here. There's a bunch down here, and she can just push that lane freely. It should be pretty safe if she grabs a... I don't think she has a ward, but she should be able to push this fairly safely as vision for others.
Hard coming up and go for a gank onto a Nivea, gets the stun off, but there's no follow-up right there.
Still really good. One target stun to pop a flash.
Oh, yeah. Warwick's going to ult in. That's really premature. I mean, again, there's like a lot of stuns going off, and they really don't have the teammate there to back it up. If they did, then maybe you might have a kill. But popping your ult just to scare someone, not the best. Putting some damage onto a Mundo.
Ash has rotated up, and they're going to actually pressure on mid. Maybe they recognize that the carry isn't in mid lane, and this is a good opportunity to put some damage on the turret.
But it looks like they're actually going to back off into the night.
Or they're going to...
Yeah. CV.
That's a good CV, honestly, because they could have circled around and gone top. And well, they had that ward, so it would have been. They would have had to take a special route, but.
Well, I mean, they could have just came back through right here.
Yep.
The ward won't see them and then come up.
Now, I think we had vision on Dragon, and I don't think Dragon spawned. However,
they are coming from Dragon, like they did Dragon or something. Maybe they went down there, didn't know that it was down or something. I don't know. That could be.
So we've got 3 top for the green team. I say green.
Like bottom's getting pushed. Bottom turret's going to go down here more than likely. And actually, Jack's in a lot of trouble. He should die right here. He's going to try to stick it out. Flashes away. Will he have a jump? There's the Karthus ult. And meanwhile, top probably actually going to go down. J-Bot barely getting out. Oh, he's going to get shot. Oh. Tries to do a little juke move, but you cannot actually dodge that no matter how much you zigzag. Yeah, and Nivea another kill on Malzahar. Rubik actually, I mean, really, it's really interesting teams because Rubik is that, I mean, he's the Kodansha of the other team that just one plays AP carry, one plays AD carry. They both have really, really ridiculous farms, 152, 144. They both have a lot of kills. They're definitely the stronger players on their team, but they kind of like, they're kind of devoid of each other, and then they eventually clash in team fights while they both farm up.
Unless you're building an actual team composition to support AP carries in the meta, meaning like you're building an AoE team, the AD carry is going to win out at the end of the game. So while it's it's I think both these players, Kodansha and our Nivea player Rubik are they're playing really strong. But if they continue to play this way and the other team can't focus on those carries and prevent some of some of this in-game farm that they're acquiring, then it's going to be bad news. I think it's going to spell bad news for the AP carry if that's who your true carry is.
Yeah, because AP carries do fall off a lot faster, and the AD carry of Mundo is actually not very far along in comparative, over double creep scores for Team Akali's AD carry. Let's look at the items right now. So far, Frozen Heart is out. Looks like J-Buck is going for a Frozen Heart as well. Nivea almost has her Rabadon's Death Cloak. I would like to see a tier on her, actually. Ooh, huge dragon fight right now. Nivea is going to be jumped on. She's the only one there. This is actually really bad as a carry. J-Buck's going to come in. They're going to pick up Jax right now. Amumu is low. He's going to come back in. And he only gets 2 people. They need to get that 80 carry. Ash is going to sit in there. Nivea's still in there. Nivea still has egg.
Oh, Kaylin.
Warwick really, really low.
Kaylin picks up ward.
Oh, great stun by Nivea, but those boots must have lowered it a lot. Malzahar really wants that kill, puts the dot on there, might pick it up. And now Kaylin's being run down for their life, and they can push mid right now, and they should push mid.
Oh, this is huge for Team Mundo.
And there's the ping.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gonna get caught. He's gonna throw down his pool. This actually did a lot of damage. J-Buck actually might be dead here. I can't see the health totals. There it is. J-Buck really, really low. Oh, but now Malzahar can get caught.
Oh, Malzahar.
Everybody's so low life. Oh, and Nivea has no mana. Why are you going? Don't go into Nivea.
1v3. Alright, I'm cheering for the Malzahar. Let's do this, Malzahar.
You can do this, J-Buck. You got this.
Send that pet in there.
Malzahar has no mana, really. So Malzahar's going to back up from that. Everybody's going to back up right now. So going for that kill was kind of an okay idea, but they probably should have just killed this turret. It's really, really low right now. I would have liked to see the turret get picked up instead of playing a dance game with Malzahar.
I agree. Right now, though, as we just passed the 25-minute mark, Kodansha is going to pick up a lot more farm top. That's great. But they should be, both these teams should be planning for Baron. I mean,
yes.
Supports, grab your oracles. I am a huge huge fan of the support getting an early oracle somewhere around the 15-inch minute.
Or a really tanky character if you have them, like a Singed or a Cho'Gath that's farmed up.
Like in this case, I would probably put that oracle on J-Bot because you want. You want your Karthus to run in there, suicide dive, put some damage out there.
Yeah, Karthus doesn't try to live. He just to go in there and go in and suicide bomb in the scene.
But I mean, at this point, and also, they see Karthus bot. If they had vision on on the enemy team, they could kind of take advantage of it. If they see Ash go bot, I definitely, if I'm Team Akali, I'm going for Baron. If I see more than one person bot are out of position where they can't compete for Baron, I'm taking it. Like that's in my mind at this point. Everything we do, whether we're pushing mid, we're pushing top, we're going for we're going for buffs, or we're roaming, or setting up ganks, I'm sitting there thinking Baron, right? We can't let the enemy team take it for free, and we are looking for opportunities to get a free Baron.
Now the team's actually split up right here. Good Ash here. Now they're going to pick up Kaylin. That's going to be huge. And the fight that's all be in blue team's favor. They picked up that 80 carry, and now there's not a lot of damage on the other team. The only person they have left is Malzahar. If they pick up Malzahar, this should be over. Great wall by Rubric. Rubric is a stud and a half. Now they're going to pick up Malzahar too. Is there anybody left? Is that an ace? That is the ace. Now they should push this really, really hard. They can probably get 2 turrets in and hit. They have everybody up right now.
If I'm the enemy team, I'm definitely looking up, seeing what the death counter is. I'm gonna see what I can get. Can I get a turret here? Can I get an inhib here? Or can I just get the 1 turret and back out and get Baron? Like it's, if I get a team ace, I'm looking to get paid.
Oh yeah, and they're definitely gonna get an inhib here. I mean, the other team is just gonna be coming up, but if they want this inhib, they can take it.
Caitlyn is back up. She's putting out a lot of damage.
The Warwick running for his life, flashing out, baiting in the Jax. Jax might go down. Oh, it's really close. J-Buck's not going to go down. Now, this is not what you want. Everybody needs to get out at this point, because right now this is the danger mode. You're all low just from the earlier fights. Good flash for the block, actually, right there. That's actually a stun play by Karthus. Karthus player actually playing really, really good this game.
What we're noticing, though, is what I would say is, you're down 12 kills. You're down an inhib.
Well, it looks like Purple's going for the Desperation Baron.
This is what you want to do.
Yeah, the other team backs
the other
off.
team is backing out.
Yeah.
Killed one of them. Absolutely.
This is really, really smart play by Team Akali. This is what they need to do to get back in this game. Because they are now down over 12 kills.
Maybe with blue and your team.
This is going to be really interesting. Now, can they get a steal on Baron? No, they're not going to steal on Baron. Now they need to back out. Ash is down, and Nivea's going to go down, and Nivea's going to give up double buff. Ooh.
So Jax.
I mean, yeah.
Who also
really
got a godlike kill streak on us.
Really.
That is how you get back in the game.
Yeah, that's how you get back in the game really, really quickly. I mean, it was a smart idea to go down there and try to prevent it, but really...
I mean, they just picked up Baron. Jax picked up 500 gold from a godlike bonus, and they got a turret. Jax just picked up 1,000 gold.
Yeah, this is true. But now, blue team is still really far ahead, and bottom is pushing right now. What they really need to do is just defend. And as long as you don't give up a base turret or an inhib, I mean, they're actually still in the lead. It's just a matter of patience and waiting out this other team's Baron buff. Unless you can pick someone off, but picking someone off becomes really, really dangerous. It looks like Purple's going to do the smart thing, Akali's going to do the smart thing, Caitlyn's going to steal the red of
See, I
Team
wouldn't
Mundo.
send anybody but Tarek to that bot farm, and I would also be sending someone to the top lane. Like, at this point, clean up your lanes, get as much farm as you can, try and get back in the game, get vision on everything. Get wards in their jungles, wards in your jungles. Entrances is probably the safer bet, but clean up on all this farm now that you've got Baron. The enemy team's not going to engage you unless they're really far ahead.
Yeah.
And you know what? 11 kills, or in this, 11 kills. It's not that far ahead considering you have had Baron.
Yeah.
And I
and
think
you do
you're
have
even or better on Dragon.
And you do have a really strong AD carry that can still tear the other team apart, even if they were ahead. The AD carry, because of Kadancho's farm, at almost at 200 now, which is 50 more than Rubric, over 100 more than everybody else on the team. I mean, his items set is a lot more powerful than anybody else. He already has Phantom Dancer IE, which once you have that as the AD carry, you are really, really dangerous.
He's probably going to be throwing down a Bloodthirster. I would consider...
this is actually really interesting. Blue team's actually pushing out now. Everybody on the other team, on Team Akali, actually blue pilled. They're going to pick up a turret here. I mean, screw defense. They're just going to go in there. J-Bog tempting fate, as he likes to do. He definitely is. He definitely has the initiator mindset. Malzahar is by himself top. A 4v5 would be interesting right there. Although they're not going to get a lot of good initiation on a Jax and a Moo with Banshee's Veils.
Yeah, again, if you had some wards, this would have been key. Uh-oh, we're going to have...
this is really, really good. Ash Arrow. Great job picking up both the tanks of Team Akali. Great wall. Nowhere to escape, and this is actually really huge. The entire other Akali team should have been there, especially at this point in the game. If you do not have vision, I mean, you have CV as well. You could have CV'd, I think maybe they CV'd Dragon.
I might have CV'd Dragon, and then we're like, let's just warp that way.
But yeah, always go as a team at this point in the game. Even though you have Baron, you're not safe. I always go as a team. And now this turret's going to be really hard to defend. J-Bog having to flash out of the dangerous situation again.
This is where I would definitely consider split pushing top and bot. You just picked off 2 other players. If you had someone teleport, it'd be even better.
Oh, yeah.
But as soon as they picked up someone, I'd send 4 bot, let the minions push mid, and send... let's see who the best person is. I guess anybody. Anybody that's going to push.
Yeah, I mean, Warwick is a good person.
I would say Warwick is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, he has his attack speed buff. He's a really good candidate.
He's got a little bit of AD in there too, so he would put. They would basically would have definitely picked up an extra turret.
Yes.
And or may have poked enough to get that.
When you are ahead and you are pushing turrets, definitely do the 4-1, the 4-1 split push. It's really, really strong. I mean, especially if you're ahead, like Team Mundo is, they can try to commit on you. But, I mean, you can always back out. You have mechanisms to back out. You can even sacrifice. Like, J-Bot could go on ult and sacrifice himself, push out, and then you'll take top.
Yeah.
Or if they split out, then you have the advantage. So you should have the advantage to kind of go in there and poke their turn.
And you don't... I mean, split pushing isn't the answer to everything. I like split pushing when it's... There's a time to split push and there's not a time not to split push. If you've got Baron and the other team is kind of turtling, pushing mid with 5 is pretty good if you have the poke advantage. Yeah. If your team has a poke advantage, stay as 5. otherwise, setting up, otherwise trying to set up a situation where you can get 4-on-4 by sending, one top to split push.
Yes, definitely.
I'm still noticing a lack of vision.
Yeah, there's there's a big lack of vision. We can't see the other team, so we don't know how many wards they have in the other jungle, but right now Team Akali does not have a lot of vision. I think they're kind of a little gun shy at this point. I think they're feeling that they're really behind, and this is another bad. Don't want to come here.
All right. Well, their team is going to back it up.
There's not a blue there, and I mean you lost 2 people last time doing the same thing. Definitely, you gotta roam as a 5 if you're anywhere outside of your base at this point.
Also, if you know your lanes are pushing, like Malzahar should have just noticed that, hey, this lane is pushing. There's a lot of farm here, but wait till he gets to the turret, because right now you're in hib down, or you have a naked hib.
Yes.
And so you might want to sacrifice that turret unless you know you can win a team fight here. I'm sorry, that hib.
Interesting. Rubric actually has the oracles right now for Team Mundo. Interesting choice.
Well, probably his farm is just so far ahead, and he recognizes that, hey,
I have the money for it. Yeah. You're not going to eat a cupcake. He loves cupcakes. So we're seeing a lot of damage. Ash! Oh, Ash is almost dead. Great Amumu ult. Throws in her ult to try to help out her team. Now, Rubric's going to lay down a ton of damage, ton of AoE damage. Ash still poking in and out of there. I can't believe it's great spacing, great play. Warwick chasing down. Now, if they can pick up Caitlyn, this might be the game. Amazing play by Ash. Kited that turret so well. And Rubric saying, I don't care what you guys say, raise your weapon, I'm the best carry.
That's right.
It isn't late enough in the game to our defense, but he is kicking butt right now. He's putting out a lot of the damage in that team fight.
They've got a huge
definitely pulling through. They might get top turret now too. Warwick going up there, recognizing it. They're following up. Ash is still pretty low. Has that Bloodthirster though, so getting a lot of health back from clearing minion waves. And that was actually really, really, I mean, I can't stress how amazing it was that Ash was able to stay. I mean, most people would have ran back or blue-pilled, but she still threw her ult and then poked and picked off that card, which was really stellar play to back up her team.
Definitely good play. Get out of here, wait for Baron to spawn, take Baron, and win the game.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean,
that's what you do at this point.
You don't have another game plan at this point. You know Baron's going to spawn soon. They can't leave their base.
Well, they might try. They might try to do another Baron again, but I think
another Desperation Baron?
Yeah, but I think that might be a mistake because Team Mundo should be coming back now, and Ash will stay there.
Yep.
And I think that's what's going to happen right now. We're going to see the Desperation Baron, and then we're going to see the... J-Back's already getting ready. Targ does have that Oracle, so they're going to try to clear out some of these wards from Team Akali, or from Team Mundo.
Jax does have interesting build. I think his build's a little far behind. I think he was going to go for an early Sheen into either Triforce or Lichbane, but...
Well, really, the thing that's missing from this Jax build is Gunblade.
Yes.
You need to have a Gunblade as Jax. That is the item that should be the first item. That is...
Even Nerf Gunblade.
Yeah, even Nerf Gunblade. It's really, really good. Because it gives you two stats that all work with Jax's passive. Gives you double life lead.
Yep.
Gives you a slow mechanism as well. Really, really powerful.
Yeah. At this point, though, they're going to go Baron, and there's nothing. They can't stop it. There's no way they're going to get there fast enough. This team is going to.
They're going to try though,
really
apparently.
Quick.
And I think they're going to be late, and they might get wiped at Baron. They're going to be really. It's going to be
not killing
really
it as quick as I thought, but
they should get it in time.
Yeah.
They're going to get it before they get there. Yep. And then if they pick off Caitlyn, it's definitely over. The only chance for Team Akali at this point actually is to protect Caitlyn and try to work around that.
Yep.
I don't think they don't have enough AoE damage in team fights. They only have single target damage, and if you're behind with that, I just don't think it's going to work out as well.
I would almost say Momo's ult for like a counter initiative.
Yeah.
They've seen how aggressive
J-Bok is.
J-Bok has been with Malphite. They're gonna come in on you. So give up everything.
Yeah.
And go for this. So sometimes there are desperation plays like Desperation Barons. They don't usually pay off. They're kind of low. In this situation, you kind of have a desperation team ace where you gotta hope the other team gets a little too cocky, comes in under your double base turret or your Nexus turrets.
Yeah.
If you think your team is that far behind, you can try to counter initiate under your inhib turret, which is what it looks like they're going to clearly try to push in on.
Kadonsha still farming, almost a 300 creep score.
Has did go for a Banshee's Veil.
Yep, got this AP defense. Looks like Mundo's gonna do the smart thing, just push that last turret.
So here, definitely at this point, we've all been here before. Wait, make sure your entire team is there.
Yes, make sure you're all set up, ready to go. Make sure you focus the correct target. Focusing
Good.
Warwick.
Oh.
I mean, good to pick up on Warwick, but it's not necessarily the person you want to get. J-Bot can dive under the turret. Ash can pick up, because right now you actually, the people you want to pick up are Ash and Anivia. Ash is going to go down here. She's exhausted. She's definitely going to go down. So now it's all up to can they pick off Anivia. Anivia running for her life. She's going to have all those slows and those walls.
Do not die, Miles. Arts, run.
Anivia can actually 1v1 Mumu right here. Definitely can 1v1 Mumu. Where's the Icicle? Give me the Icicle. This is the Q. Oh, if she would have hit that Q, it would have definitely been over. Now
she's waiting for cooldown.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Anivia has blue buff.
Yeah, Anivia does have blue buff. That's a great deciding factor.
This, I mean,
and now
they stalled for a second, but it's still pretty much game. Anivia might be able to push this creep one. And now Ash is back.
Yeah, Ash is back. Ash has teleport.
Alright!
Yeah, so great actually play. This is Rannick style. He actually plays a lot of teleport for pushes and stuff like that.
Yeah, he definitely plays a teleport Ash.
Yeah, so
and they're gonna get that third.
And I mean, it is the teleport Ash is the old school when you would solo mid. The common thing was they would push your turret and you would launch arrow from base and teleport in on your turret. So it would hit them for the max stun and you would teleport right in on them. And so that's kind of where that came from. But
I still like it. It's old school.
Yeah.
You get your 3 inhibs down. You're down a ton of kills, and they've got the second Baron. If this is game 1, I know people don't like to give up. And you probably shouldn't give up, because anything can happen.
Yeah.
I'm probably giving up at this game. But you know what? I'll let you play the other card. What do you think, Pato? What can you do? Is there anything you can do? You should have both your Nexus turrets available.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I think. I mean, the game's not over at this point. I don't know if their team comp isn't quite good enough, but they still have Kadancha's huge farm. That I mean, your AD carry, if you can just run interference long enough, you can pick up the kills. And if it's late enough in the game, the death timers will be long enough that you can do a big, huge counter push back. But at this point, if you have almost 3 inhibs down, you're getting pushed in every lane. I mean, it's really, really hard to survive because you basically just start to drown. Because they're getting tons of farm, they can get all the buffs they want.
Oh.
J-Bot, great initiated by J-Bot, great arrow by Ash. Amumu's definitely going down really, really quickly. Warwick actually tying up Caitlyn, which is huge right now, and just sticking to Caitlyn. Then they're going to try to peel Warwick off. Warwick is looking pretty low, throwing out that Q's trying to stay alive.
Wow, Ash takes a ton of
Yeah.
Looks like the team just kind of bounced off one another.
Yeah, they bounced off one another, but the advantage is all of Mundo's favor because they're going to pick up the inhibs. Super Minion's actually going to pick up the top inhib, and so I think this is actually going to be game. I think they're going to push down these turrets. Yeah, I mean, Super Minions have a lot of health. It's really hard to push. And they're going to back off again. I mean, really, this is pretty much GG. This is the drowning scenario that we were talking about earlier. I mean, the only chance is you have a team wipe, and you still